Now to Good Morning Northwest, a developing story. Former President Donald Trump and 18 others are not only indicted in Georgia on racketeering charges, but are expected to be booked into jail.
Another weather alert day due to heat, and now we have fire watch. The timing and the temps coming your way.
And some laid off teachers and staff are being hired back in the Central Valley School District. How many and what effect is having on major programs like sports and theater? You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Wednesday, August the 16th. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast. We made it through one really super hot day. We just got to do 2 more.
Just 2 more. That's why we have another weather alert day. When the weather is impacting the safety of some, we want to make sure that you're aware of it. Record heat today. It's going to be fire watch coverage because the wind's expected and the very dry conditions all over the Northwest today and tomorrow, with fire weather watch going in through Friday. Currently 69 in Spokane. It's 72 into Coeur d'Alene, so we're cooling down a little bit. We still have some haze. Again, the fire weather watch is statewide into Idaho, into Montana, because everything is dry. We also have excessive heat warnings in effect for central and eastern Washington, parts of North Idaho, and then heat advisories everywhere else. So you're not going to be able to really drive away from the heat. 59 into Deer Park this morning, beautiful. 72 into the valley. Cheney, you're at 65 degrees, at 66 into areas around Coeur d'Alene. Here is our forecast for the day. We're going to warm up quickly. By 8 o'clock, it's going to be 74. Then we're going to have temperatures around 93 by noon, and then 101, which would match a record set back a couple of years ago.
This morning from the Breaking Now desk, we are taking a live look at Georgia right now, where former President Donald Trump has 9 days to surrender to officials there on a sweeping racketeering indictment. The sheriff also says he plans for Trump to have his mugshot taken just like any other defendant. The sheriff's office in Fulton County says it's expected that all 19 defendants named in the indictment will be booked at the Rice Street Jail. The racketeering indictment accuses Trump of applying pressure on officials for weeks to overturn election results, including 11 phone calls, one of which was to Georgia's Secretary of State.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, who set up that phone call, is now moving to have the case against him tried in federal court. But Trump has remained defiant, using the charges as ammo on the campaign trail. Experts say although we are in the middle of an election, jurors will be focused on facts, not politics.
Juries always surprise me with how good and fair they are, and we'll see what happens with this case. But if he's taking this lightly, or anyone's taking this lightly, that's a huge mistake, because this is a very serious crime with very serious implications.
The Fulton County DA says she wants to try this case in 6 months, and also that she intends to try all 19 defendants at the same time. It is also possible that some of the defendants could take a plea deal before going to trial. And Trump's former attorney, Rudy Giuliani, is speaking out following the Georgia election interference charges. I'll break down what he has to say coming up in 30 minutes. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
In Hawaii, the wildfire has now claimed more than 100 lives.
And it's been a week since the historic town of Lahaina burned, and only about 30% of that area has been searched. Homes still smoldering as rescuers search charred buildings and cars. They're now at the center of a debate on whether or not the utility company should have cut power in the lead up to the fires. Many saying the electrified down power lines helped to fuel those fires. On Monday, though, Hawaii Electric CEO defending the decision to keep the power flowing.
In Lahaina, the electricity powers the pumps that provide the water, and so that was also a critical need during that time.
Hundreds of people remain unaccounted for in the area more than a week after the wildfires erupted. President Biden says he will visit Lahaina soon, saying every asset they need will be there for them.
Evacuation orders have been downgraded for the Sarah Loop fire in Athol, but emergency management says people should still be ready and watching for changes this morning. 2 outbuildings burned. The fire is still burning, destroying about 60 acres so far. At last check, we're told it's about 75% contained. There's some good news for teachers previously laid off by the Central Valley School District. They are starting to hire back some of those provisional employees, although most might have to wait until school starts. 58 Central Valley teachers lost their jobs because of flat enrollment and budget concerns. More than 20 took substitute teaching jobs instead, meaning lower pay and no union membership. Now, the district is starting to bring back some of the staff ahead of the school year. And although CV still lost more than 50 teachers, it did save all major programs.
We didn't cut any major programs or any of that. We still have all our drama programs, our athletic programs, those pieces. But what we really looked at it was the enrollment and making sure that we were sizing appropriately for that enrollment.
For now, the district is focused on building back its funds and sustainability so it won't face more budget problems that would impact staff.
Another $100,000 is coming to Spokane Community College courtesy of the legendary heavy metal band Metallica. SCC is the only school in the state to receive the scholarship from the band's All Within My Hands Foundation. The money will go toward enhancing career and technical programs. The scholarship was created in 2019 with SCC being one of the 10 original recipients. So cool for SCC to get this money. So cool that a big, huge band like Metallica cares enough to give back to local communities.
It really is great.
Yeah.
It really is. Our time is now 6 minutes after 6, and Mark is here.
Music of the 80s, perhaps? No.
Yes.
80s for the weekend. Just trying to put that out there. 80s for the weekend.
Gonna need a sweatshirt.
I know, right? In the morning. Hey, we're going to talk about triple digits getting to those 80s. That's today and tomorrow, and your full forecast is coming up.
And that record-breaking heat is dangerous. Some of our neighbors not only don't have air conditioning in their homes, some don't even have fans. Coming up, the program trying to help and how you can too.
Today is the Salvation Army of Spokane's Backpacks for Kids Distribution Day. We'll let you know how you can get a backpack of your own coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And an entire police force resigns. Why every officer walked off the job in a small Minnesota town right after this.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Did you just buy a new home and don't have a lot of extra cash on hand for furniture? Or are you upsizing your home and need to fill it? Consigned Furniture in Liberty Lake can help by saving you thousands on decorating your home. With over 60,000 square feet of inventory, we have a variety of unique, budget-friendly items that will add value while saving you a ton of money. And the best part? You don't have to overspend. Buy here and save up to 70% off retail with countless designer name brand options to choose from. Consigned Furniture, the smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
Great Floors is rolling out the red carpet and celebrating over 50 years with store-wide discounts and savings, including instant savings on Karastan products designed to inspire beautiful living. Want to recreate your space? Our team of experts will help you find the perfect flooring and tile for every room, including a huge selection of Karastan carpet and LVP. We also offer 12-month financing. Visit our showroom today and celebrate life on Great Floors.
You could win $10,000 cash. Mr. Qua Casino Hotel in Chewelah already gave one winner $10,000 cash. On Saturday, August 26th, one more lucky grand prize winner will receive $10,000 cash. Will it be you? Drawings start at 6 p.m. Play your favorite games and earn entries to win. Mr. Qua Casino Hotel is the place that treats you right. Learn more at MrQua.com.
Hello, I'm Lloyd Herman. If you need legal assistance due to an accident or an injury, put my 40 years of experience of dealing with the insurance companies to work for you. You'll have an appointment to speak to me within 48 hours. Lloyd Herman and Associates, 922-6600.
The Gypsy Kings featuring Nicola Reyes. Saturday, August 19th at the Fox Theater. The Grammy Award-winning Gypsy Kings. Get tickets at foxtheaterspokane.org or 509-624-1200.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Beat the heat. Always water before 10 a.m. or after 6 p.m.
It's 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. As President Biden prepares to speak on the anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act, some members of the Republican Party are focusing on a different financial matter.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy told his fellow Republicans a CR, or a continuing resolution, would be needed to prevent the government shutdown. The threat of a shutdown was looming earlier this year due to a lack of common ground surrounding the debt ceiling. McCarthy hasn't said how long he thinks a potential continuing resolution is needed to prevent a shutdown. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he believes a funding extension should go through early December.
Striking writers in Hollywood are expected to respond soon to the latest offer from studios. They've been out on the picket lines for more than 3 months. Several reports say the offer includes a concession from studios on a key area of concern, protecting writers from being completely replaced by AI.
Mass resignations in the Minnesota Police Department have left one community on edge. Every officer in a small town south of Minneapolis has walked off the job, mainly due to disputes over their wages. Police departments nationwide are facing a vicious cycle of retirements, resignations, and fewer hires. A survey released in April indicated that while police departments are recruiting more officers compared to 2020, departments saw 47% more resignations and 19% more retirements in 2022 compared to 2019.
And here's our 10-second takeaway on this Wednesday. It's going to be hot and hazy again today. Make sure you stay hydrated. Taking those breaks in the afternoon, we're going to see a high today of 101. That will tie a record set back 2 years ago.
Well, some seniors in the area are struggling to find ways to cool down in this intense heat.
The organization Meals on Wheels is handing out fans to help people without air conditioning. At an apartment complex on Mayfair Street in North Spokane, 62-year-old Jonathan McCauley is struggling to stay cool at home. Without AC or even fans, McCauley has tried many ways to keep his home cool.
The weather being brutal, most for myself, I'm on a fixed income, and it makes it difficult to purchase air conditioners and fans and the like.
Partnering with Gonzaga University, Spokane Neighborhood Action Partners, or SNAP, is raising a cooling fund to be able to purchase portable AC units. Those who received SNAP energy assistance are encouraged to call the SNAP office to see if you are eligible for an AC unit. If you want to donate fans, you can order and have them shipped to Meals on Wheels. You can find the details in this story on KXLY.com. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:12.
All right, another day of potential record-breaking heat, but there is relief in sight. Mark's full forecast is just ahead.
And Allison Martinez is at the Salvation Army headquarters, where in just a few hours, the giant backpack distribution gets underway. What you need to know right after this.
Send them back to school looking and seeing their best. Get premium eyewear and A+ patient care from the experienced team at Shopko Optical. Cross off eye exams on your back-to-school checklist. Schedule their comprehensive exam today.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet is North Idaho's premier flooring shop. They have your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their designers help you find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. If you can dream it, they can floor it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
I went to the other car wash, and that place scratched my car. They also have dirt patches.
I go to Car Wash Plaza. Their state-of-the-art touchless is best for my car's finish. It's a complete wash that's even guaranteed. Plus, unlike those other guys, Car Wash Plaza is open 24/7 with plenty of lights and security cameras, so it fits your schedule. Go to carwashplaza.com for the nearest location. Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
What's in a name? A question that has never had more relevance. First American Title has been rebranded to Flying S Title and Escrow. Since 1905, we've been helping people protect their property rights. When the time comes to choose a title insurance and escrow company, the choice is clear: Flying S Title and Escrow. Idaho's longest operating, family-owned title and escrow company is now Flying S Title and Escrow. We're not new, but our name is.
Progressions Credit Union is here to give you the 411 on how you can earn 4.11% APY with Kasasa Cash Checking. It's easy. Qualify to earn rewards like ATM surcharge refunds up to $25 for doing everyday account activities. Activities like one direct deposit or ACH deposit or withdrawal, 12 monthly debit card transactions, and enrolling in e-statements. Call or go to progressionscu.org today and ask about our limited time offer of $200 cash bonus when you open a Kasasa account.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. See her triumphant story and prepare to be ecstatically blown away direct from Broadway. September 19th through 24th at First Interstate Center for the Arts.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mysticwa Casino Hotel in Chewelah.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Back to school time is approaching, but back to school shopping time is here, and 4,000 local students will be ready for the new school year after today.
The Salvation Army of Spokane will kick off its 14th annual Backpacks for Kids distribution at 9 o'clock this morning. That's less than 3 hours away now. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez joins us live from the Salvation Army, showing how they're getting ready for the big day.
Good morning. Now, team members, volunteers, there are so many people that are flooding throughout the Salvation Army campus this morning, getting ready for this big event. Right now, we're in a space where you can see just all of the backpacks that have been gathered. We have about 4,000 of them ready to be picked up by students grades K through 12, and they're all organized according to grade with all the supplies you need for each and every grade. Now, I'm joined this morning by Captain David Kane, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what this event is.
Yeah, this is our 14th annual Backpacks for Kids event, and we're so excited to prepare kids for this academic year. So just like you said, we've got all of the backpacks organized by age and what's appropriate for what they'll need to be successful this academic year.
And what does it mean to the Salvation Army of Spokane to bring this great event to our community?
Yeah, you know, we just believe at the Salvation Army that no kid should show up ill-prepared for school this year. And so this means so much to us because we get to stand in that gap for some families that might be struggling this year, and we want to make sure that they're ready to go and that our kids are successful this academic year.
Absolutely. Now, people will start showing up at 9 o'clock this morning. What do they need to bring to receive a backpack?
We need an ID for every adult, and then for each child, a medical card or a student ID or even a school registration form that can just show us that that child belongs to them, and then we'll make sure that they get a backpack today.
Great. And now this is all happening at the Salvation Army Spokane, starting at 9 o'clock this morning until 6 p.m. or until supplies last. Is that correct?
That's right.
Absolutely. And you can find more information on this event on our website, kxly.com. Back to you guys. Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Oh, it's really great. And there's a ton of other resources that are there if you are waiting, because that line is going to be long out there.
And get this. Liberty School District down in Spangle, they start school a week from tomorrow.
Whoa.
8 days from now.
Wow.
They're the first local one.
Oh, bless them.
Telling you.
Bless them.
Some of the kids are so excited for school, and others are going like, did we not just get out?
I feel like that's the majority.
Yeah, that's mine. All right, well, good morning, everybody. A weather alert day today, again, because of the heat. We want everyone to be careful. If you're waiting in that line, again, they're going to have water and stuff available. Make sure you bring some water with you. It's the entire inland Northwest, and it's going to be today and again tomorrow for those weather alert days. Here's why. We want to make sure you're safe. With this heat, there's a lot who don't manage it well, so take AC breaks. Again, libraries, those are your cooling centers. They have water. They have free Wi-Fi. Hydrate every 20 minutes or so. Make sure you're sipping and taking water in throughout the day. Check in on your neighbors, especially the elderly and those who don't handle heat well. And then if you're outside, get some shade time and just take it easy. All right, so the excessive heat warning goes through tomorrow, and that's going to go till 10 o'clock. Today, we're going to be at 101. Going to be hot and hazy. A normal high this time of year. So to put this in perspective, 30-year average is 84 degrees. Tonight, temperatures down to 69. We're not going to get much of a break there at all. talking about what is happening in our forecast. We're going to start seeing changes tomorrow. Skywise, nothing today. It's going to be clear. It's going to be, nice. It's going to be hot. Now, tomorrow, midday, we're going to start seeing some cloud cover come in and a chance of scattered and isolated showers. We're going to see that more concentrated Friday morning, mainly south of Spokane again, into the Palouse and wrapping up into areas of Montana. The fear might be a thunderstorm, and that could start a fire. Fire weather watch in effect through Friday because of the tender dry conditions, very low relative humidity as well. More smoke coming into the area. I'm sorry, I'm just putting news on top of news here when it comes to our conditions. We're going to see more of that smoke coming through us. Right now we're in good air quality, probably will land in moderate for the day, but we're going to see more of that. Clearly with the new fire in Athol, it's putting out smoke. We have more to the west. We're going to see that continue to be pulled over the top of us. Triple digits all over the place. Sandpoint 99 yesterday, 98 today. St. Mary's at 99, but 110 into Lewiston, 104 into the Tri-Cities. Grand Coulee, you're going to be at 106. We'll see 104, 105 into areas from Ritzville all the way over to Moses Lake. 101 for us today. Again tomorrow. Friday, 92, breezy Thursday into Friday. Over the weekend, temperatures cool, potentially overnight down to 60. So that's got me pretty excited.
Yes.
And then into the mid to upper 80s, a little more near normal as we get into the beginning of next week. Chance of rain on Monday at 40%.
Oh, that would be so great.
So wild to go from here to here in a span of just a few days.
It'll happen fast.
Yeah.
It's now 6:21. Despite the uncertainty over the future of WSU athletics, the university will still break ground on its indoor practice facility next month. We'll have the latest.
And the Mariners won a wild one in Kansas City thanks to some big at-bats from Teoscar Hernandez. We'll have the highlights for you coming up next in sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Wednesday morning. We'll be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Summer might not be a vacation for families experiencing homelessness, but while Family Promise teaches parents life skills, kids have the chance to explore and have fun.
Without the routine of school, summer is really challenging for homeless children. With the help of Numerica, kids are able to enjoy lots of fun activities.
Numerica Credit Union is honored to partner with organizations like Family Promise as they work to enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
Kylie and I are excited to show you the rugged good looks and adventurous spirit of this all-new Subaru Outback.
It has a roomy interior and almost 9 inches of ground clearance that make on- or off-road driving fun.
Plus, Subaru's legendary safety features like symmetrical all-wheel drive and EyeSight driver assist technology.
Visit ParkerSubaru.com or drop by the dealership to learn about our great selection of vehicles built for adventure, comfort, and safety.
See the Subaru Outback and receive your no-problem customer service at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
Are you ready for some fun? Come to the North Idaho Fair, where there are acres of fun for everyone. From thrilling concerts to heart-pumping monster truck shows. It's all here. Exciting rides, games, and delicious food. Don't forget about the rodeo, where you can watch cowboys and cowgirls show off their skills. There's a jetpack water stunt show, pig racing, as well as magicians, hypnotists, and more to keep you entertained. Bring the kids to Adventureland. They'll enjoy a petting zoo and hands-on farming experiences. The North Idaho Fair has something for everyone. So come join us for acres of fun.
Gold Seal Plumbing is the only local company to offer the Light Ray pipelining system, which allows us to repair your pipes without digging any holes and can be done in less than a day. Our factory certified technicians use a high-speed chain cleaner that grinds away obstruction. Then our no dig system pushes the liner down the pipe, and within minutes the liner is hardened, making a seamless and durable pipe that will last decades. To see the full video, go to goldsealplumbing.com/trenchless and call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
Thanks for tuning into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesome. Despite the Pac-12 shakeup, Washington State is still investing in football like a power program. Exhibit A is right here. Washington State is another step closer to opening that new fancy football practice facility. WSU President Kirk Schultz says they plan to break ground on the new indoor practice facility during the weekend of the Wisconsin game. The Taylor Sports Complex, as it's called, will include state-of-the-art synthetic turf, improved lighting, and will allow Washington State teams, not just football, to train year-round. The facility is expected to be complete by next year. And there will be some new ways to watch Gonzaga basketball next season. The WCC and ESPN extended their media rights contract. ESPN will continue to show 17 men's basketball games and men's and women's WCC championship games. But any games that are not televised on ESPN or CBS Sports Network will be available on ESPN Plus starting this upcoming season. This includes men's and women's basketball, men's and women's soccer, volleyball, water polo, baseball, and softball. The Seattle Mariners held off a Kansas City comeback to defeat the Royals 10-8. Teoscar Hernandez went 5 for 5 with a home run in the victory. In Seattle, they won with the long ball and now sit just 2 games back of that final American League wildcard spot. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
All right, big win for the Ends. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:26.
As we head to a commercial break, check out what's coming up this morning on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, 29-year-old TikToker Tiara Young Allen, a.k.a. the Sassy Trucker, speaking out after being stuck in Dubai.
It was very scary for me because I didn't know at times if I was going to face jail time or go to prison.
For 3 months, she's been waiting in Dubai, unable to leave after a dispute with a rental car agency employee that left her without her passport and banned her from leaving the United Arab Emirates.
They just stripped me of my passport. I couldn't go anywhere.
Now she's safely back on American soil and telling her story to GMA. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of her dramatic account and hear from Texas Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, who helped her get her freedom. With your GMA First Look, I'm Mireya Villarreal, ABC News, Dallas.
There it is. That feeling you get when you can do more with less asthma. It starts with Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Can you picture it? Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your greed! ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now, when the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home, watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Have you been dreaming of upgrading your truck with exterior styling or custom accessories?
Or tricking out your interior with leather kits and heated seats?
Well, wake up, because Parker Extreme can help make your dream rig a reality.
Stop in and get advice from our skilled Parker Extreme team. They have the knowledge and experience to help you make the right choice for your car, truck, or SUV.
Your dream truck is here at Parker Toyota Extreme. You just haven't built it yet.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
Not literally, of course.
We work hard. We deserve to scroll hard.
It's the Lazy Days of Summer sale. 20% off store-wide plus an extra 10% off.
We've earned our lazy time. What she said
Hurry in. Lazy Days of Summer Sale going on now. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
At Kaiser Permanente, we care for all those who make your family, well, your family. That's why all of us work together to give them the care and caring that any family would. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Let's take a look at some of the stories people are reading about online in the 4 News Now story tracker.
New developments in the lawsuit by former NFL player Michael Oher, subject of the film The Blind Side, against the family who say they adopted him. Sean and Leanne Toohey are responding to Oher's claims that they tricked him into making them his conservators and kept profits from the film from him. The Toohey say Oher threatened them as part of a shakedown, and that the family actually gave him, quote, an equal cut of every penny received from The Blind Side.
Evacuation orders have been downgraded for the Sarah Loop fire in Athol, but emergency management says people should still be ready and watching for changes. The fire is still burning. It's destroyed about 60 acres. It was about 75% contained at last check. All right, Good Morning Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, August 16th. We are under a weather alert today. Mark Peterson here with our first alert forecast.
Yeah, due to record heat, and now we have the fire weather watch that's in effect all the way through Friday. It's the entire inland Northwest. It's going to be today and tomorrow for the heat. We're going to see the change coming in tomorrow, and then the fire weather watch continues into Friday. 69 currently in Spokane. We do have haze in the air, haze and smoke in the air in Coeur d'Alene. 72 degrees there this morning. Here's a look at the 4 things you need to know. The excessive heat warning continues again through Thursday. Highs are going to be in the low 100s. It will be hazy at times. Our air quality right now on the high side of good, but you can smell the smoke in the air. And it's going to be turning breezy, which is going to increase the fire danger. Right now, 59 into Deer Park. Wonderful. 65 into 9 Mile, but downtown at 76, 69 into Coeur d'Alene. Hayden, you're at 72 degrees. Again, you've got smoke in the air. Here's how our day is going to go. We're going to see things warm up. By 10 o'clock, our average high is 84. We'll be there. But we're going to be in the upper 90s and triple digits throughout the afternoon. So drink that water and take those breaks.
The Stoughton County Sheriff's Office is looking for this missing woman. Leilani McCormick has dementia and was last seen around 7 o'clock Monday night on 6th Avenue in the Clarkston Heights. She is 64 years old and has a history of wandering away. She was last seen wearing a coral-colored sweater, white tennis shoes, and blue jeans. Take a closer look at her. If you have seen her, call the Stoughton County Dispatch at the number on your screen, 509-758-2331.
And at the Breaking Now desk, Donald Trump's former lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, has announced he's struggling under massive legal bills. This comes as he's facing new criminal charges related to his work for Trump following the 2020 election. The former New York City mayor, Trump, and 17 others are accused of criminal conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia. Giuliani speaking out on a New York radio station last night. Listen to this.
Thought when I was doing this, I was protected by the fact I was defending him.
In court Monday, Giuliani said legal bills have left him effectively out of cash. He's responded to some of the money crunch by listing for sale a 3-bedroom Manhattan apartment he owns for $6.5 million. Giuliani faces nearly $90,000 in sanctions from a judge in a defamation case, a $20,000 monthly fee to a company to host his electronic records, $15,000 or more for a search of his records, and a $57,000 judgment against his company for unpaid phone bills. Giuliani's financial situation will likely become even more difficult to navigate in the next coming days. Along with the criminal charges he's facing in the Fulton County District Attorney's case, he's also named as co-conspirator 1 in Special Counsel Jack Smith's indictment of Trump related to efforts to overturn the 2020 election in D.C. And following the Georgia indictment, Giuliani's political aide released a statement calling the case, quote, an affront to American democracy. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Well, a Bellevue motorcycle officer suffered serious injuries while on Vice President Kamala Harris's service detail. According to Washington State Patrol, the 39-year-old officer reportedly fell 50 to 60 feet off an on-ramp and landed in the southbound lanes of I-5. Traffic was stopped to take the officer to Harborview Medical Center. We're told he was conscious and alert while he was being transported.
During Vice President Kamala Harris's visit to Seattle, she spoke on the Biden administration's economic plan.
Since we took office, President Biden and I have created more than 13 million new jobs, including nearly 400,000 jobs right here in Washington state.
The vice president's visit comes ahead of the one-year anniversary of President Biden signing the Inflation Reduction Act. When the president signed the law last August, the consumer price index was 8.5%. Last month, it was down to 3.2%. The federal government is proposing new rules to protect your personal information online. The goal with these new rules is to safeguard millions of Americans from data breaches, criminals, and even artificial intelligence chatbots. The proposal would extend existing regulations and could bar companies from selling certain types of consumer information, like your income and payment history, with a few exceptions. The mother of the 6-year-old who shot his teacher in Virginia pleaded guilty to felony child neglect.
Prosecutors say the gun her son took to school and used was typically kept in her purse with a trigger lock.
She feels very responsible, feels very bad.
26-year-old Deja Taylor could face up to 6 months in jail for felony child neglect, a charge with a 5-year maximum penalty. Her son told investigators he climbed his mother's dresser and took the already loaded gun the night before he shot his teacher, Abby Zwerner. Hours after the shooting, detectives reported hearing the boy say, "I stole the gun because I needed to shoot my teacher."
That, I guess the thought would be that if she does have to be incarcerated, maybe the federal system would have more opportunities for rehabilitation and counseling and things of that nature.
Taylor also faces 18 months to 2 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to charges of lying about using marijuana on her gun permit paperwork. Taylor is currently the only person charged in connection to the shooting.
A man accused of assaulting a woman on a hiking trail in Liberty Lake now faces child rape charges in a separate case. This is Ethan Cunningham. He was arrested in early June when a woman reported that he violently assaulted and choked her during a walk. Sheriff's deputies say they caught him using a Flock license plate recognition camera that captured an image of his license plate. He's been in jail ever since on $200,000 bail. He is now being accused of raping and assaulting a 15-year-old on multiple occasions when the two entered into a relationship in early 2020. At the time, he was nearly 21 years old. His bond for the new charges was set at $150,000. Cunningham pleaded not guilty to all 7 new charges. His trial is scheduled for October 9th. Good morning, Northwest time is now 6:37.
All right, let's kick things over to Mark Peterson once again. And boy, was it hot all over. But God, look at Lewiston and Omak.
That excessive heat warning lived up to its name. 109 into Lewiston, into Omak. We've got temperatures into Pullman. You were at 100 degrees, breaking records. We tied a record in Sandpoint set back in 1992 of 99. 99 in Sandpoint. All right, we're going to talk more about that heat that's going to continue today and again tomorrow.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I had a credit card from a big bank. I had really high interest rates on it, and I accrued a lot of debt. I went into BECU. I realized the personal loan was the right option for me. I walked out of BECU so relieved.
Set summer in motion with the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet, like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport and the Ridgeline, built for better off-road performance and engineered for more adventure. This summer, create your own adventures with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Are you ready for some fun? Come to the North Idaho Fair, where there are acres of fun for everyone. From thrilling concerts to heart-pumping monster truck shows. It's all here. Exciting rides, games, and delicious food. Don't forget about the rodeo, where you can watch cowboys and cowgirls show off their skills. There's a jetpack water stunt show, pig racing, as well as magicians, hypnotists, and more to keep you entertained. Bring the kids to Adventureland. They'll enjoy a petting zoo and hands-on farming experiences. The North Idaho Fair has something for everyone. So come join us for acres of fun.
You ready?
More than ready.
Compass RV has over 100 dealerships coast to coast. So we're with you today, tomorrow, and the road ahead. It's a little something we like to call peace of mind.
Well, here we are. Mile marker 0.
More like mile 3,652.
Blue Compass RV.
Let's take the long way home.
At Walker's Furniture, we believe everyone deserves a better night's sleep. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're having a 3-day mattress sale. Beat the Labor Day crowds and save hundreds on top name brand mattresses. Many styles marked down up to 50% off. Plus, get special 5 years financing with no money down, as well as up to $300 of additional free furniture with select purchases, making it the perfect time to upgrade your sleep. This weekend only at Walker's.
Shopping around for an early savers account for the girls, we noticed that BECU had the best interest rate. My mom taught me the importance of saving, and I wanted to pass that on to my kids.
It's now 6:40. There's been a recent uptick in car thefts and vandalism, especially for Kia and Hyundai owners.
In Spokane, police say groups of teenagers have been arrested in connection with these thefts, with the most recent arrest happening over the weekend. Now, auto insurance providers are changing their policies nationwide, and some people may be at risk of losing their coverage. Aaron LeBlanc is a co-owner at Northtown Insurance in Spokane and has seen several of his clients fall victim to these crimes. He says most, if not all, insurance providers his company works with have halted writing new policies for certain Kias and Hyundais, or no longer offer collision coverage because of the high risk of them being stolen.
If you drive a Kia or a Hyundai, you need something on your steering wheel that lets this person know there's no point in breaking in, you're not stealing this car. Get the fix done, put the club on the vehicle. Other than that, if you can't get out of the loan or sell it for what you owe on it, hang on.
Now, this is a list of just some of the Kia and Hyundai models that have been targets of theft. For the people who already own an impacted car, LeBlanc says some companies may not renew coverage for them unless they fit the recall that allows these cars to be easily stolen or install an anti-theft steering wheel device. Really frustrating.
All right, good morning, everybody. Your 10-second takeaway. It's going to be hot and hazy again today. So we want you to hydrate, drinking that water consistently through the day. Take those breaks in the afternoon. Libraries are your cooling centers. 101 today.
School bells are ringing across the country, but doctors and parents are worried about an ADHD medicine shortage. As students return to class, some parents and teachers say the drug scarcity could have an impact on the new school year. Some parents say they've even had to ration pills for their children because pharmacies are out of the medicine. In addition to Adderall, which we've been telling you about, the FDA has added 2 more brands of ADHD meds to the list of drug shortages, Ritalin and Concerta. The drug makers say they are working to resolve the problem, but see no end in sight, which is really scary for lots of people. It's now 6:42.
All right, Allison Martinez is live at the Salvation Army for really one of their biggest days, the Backpacks for Kids drive. I'm not turning. Nope.
Not yet.
I'm joined by some friends this morning to tell you about the 14th annual Backpack for Kids event happening later today. We'll have all the information you need coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Summertime means celebration time. Let Peters & Sons Florist help liven up your summer event with a fresh flower arrangement. Fresh flowers always brighten the day. Peters & Sons Florist can add color and brilliance to your summer. Call or click today.
Introducing the pizza so nice, we pepperonied it twice. The new double pepperoni crazy crust pizza from Little Caesars. Picture this: classic pepperoni and crispy curly old world pepperoni, sprinkled with toasted cheeses, finished with a garlic parmesan crust that must be seen in slow-mo to be believed. Holy moly, are you picturing this? Get a large double pepperoni crazy crust for just $8.99. Available all day or hot and ready from 4 to 8 p.m. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza. Farming has always been a crucial part of the Inland Northwest. Syngenta is proud to bring you a tribute for our farmers.
Farmers take pride in producing the highest quality food possible. They work tirelessly despite the conditions each and every year to provide food, fiber, and fuel for the world through sustainable practices.
At Syngenta, we want to say thank you to all farmers for working together to adopt new technologies to enhance production.
recognizing the backbone of our economy. A tribute for our farmers. Brought to you by Syngenta.
The Wyeth's Three Generations works from the Bank of America collection provides a revealing look at America's most celebrated artistic family. N.C. Wyeth's colorful and dramatic illustrations, his son Andrew's important realist paintings with an abstract quality, and Andrew's son Jamie's often wry and playful portraits and landscapes. At the MAC through August 20th. Purchase tickets in advance at northwestmuseum.org.
This is delightful. We've gone from a restrictive budget to more fun more often. All because we signed up for a cashback earning Kasasa checking account from Canopy Credit Union. Our account pays us back 4% on up to $300 of debit card purchases every month. If you do the math, that's up to $12 deposited right into our savings account every month automatically. Having extra funds to play with is a dream come true. Learn more at canopycu.com. Limits and conditions apply.
Summertime means celebration time. Let Peters & Sons Florist help liven up your summer event with a fresh flower arrangement. Fresh flowers always brighten the day. Peters & Sons Florist can add color and brilliance to your summer. Call or click today.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ace Hardware.
Welcome back. Kids and parents across the region are getting ready to head back to school. And today you can pick up backpacks filled with school supplies during the 14th annual Salvation Army Backpacks for Kids distribution.
Yeah, children in grades kindergarten through 12 can pick up backpacks today for free. Starts at 9 this morning, goes till 6 this evening. The Salvation Army of Spokane has already been hard at work making this all happen. Allison Martinez is live giving us a behind-the-scenes look.
Good morning. It is so very busy here at the Salvation Army campus this morning. There's crews and volunteers working to set up so many different fun opportunities for you to enjoy at this event. This is the 14th annual Backpack for Kids distribution. Now there's thousands of backpacks that are going to be available for you starting at 9 a.m. I am joined by Captain David Kane and his son Micah this morning. Now Micah's going to help us out by showing what you can expect inside of these backpacks. Now what do we have in there, Micah? Ooh, a notebook in that very nice yellow backpack. I think we also have, some markers. Very nice. All the essentials for you here. And these are all specified for each and every grade. So each backpack is going to have supplies that each grade would need. We have some crayons. Thank you very much. Anything else in there? Oh, I see there's another little pouch. But yeah, so we have different supplies for each and every grade. Now tell me, what do people need to know if they want to come to this event today and grab a backpack for themselves?
Yeah, this is a free event, so it's first come, first serve for everyone who arrives. We need every parent to bring an ID, and then for each student, we need a medical card or a student ID or even a school registration form, just so we could verify that that kid belongs to you, and we'll get you a backpack and plenty of free giveaways today.
That's so awesome. Now, what does it mean to the Salvation Army of Spokane to bring this great event to the community?
Yeah, we're committed to making sure that every child is prepared for the school year this year. We just don't want any kid to get left behind and feel ill-prepared as they move into the academic year.
Absolutely. Now, it is already shaping up to be such a fun morning with such great opportunities available for the community. You can find more information on our website, kxly.com. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Back to you guys in the studio. Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
And they have all kinds of goodies. You saw the Nom Nom mobile Fruzy truck thing there.
And I'm so glad we could have Captain America on hand just in case anything, unruly starts to happen.
Are we sure Mike is his son?
Exactly alike.
I'm going to have a mini-me right here.
Oh, that's
How
so cute.
adorable.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't been able to comb hair like that since ever, I think. All right, good morning, everyone. Let's talk about the heat and the Frozies, right? Is that what they're called? The Nom-Noms? Fruzy?
Whatever it is, sounds delicious.
We need one. Here's the deal. Excessive heat warning and then heat advisories and heat watches that are all over the place when it comes to North Idaho and into parts of Montana. We need you to be careful. We do have a weather alert day because of this heat. And yesterday, new record high, 102 degrees, replacing 99 that was set back in 1901. Man. All right, so 101 today. Sunny, hot, hazy. West winds 5 to 10. We have smoke to the west. We see our air quality starting to erode slowly, but right now it's in good. We're going to see that change, though. So it'll be into moderate probably throughout much of the day. That heat dome that has arrived is going to continue to make its way out, and we're going to see this heat sort of stationary today and again tomorrow. Then we're going to see it really start to move out, and that's going to be by Thursday. We're expecting Friday for it to be gone, and we're going to cool down. We look at what we can expect over the next 72 hours cloud-wise. We're going to see that start to move in again Thursday. As we transition on Thursday, we're going to have winds fire up. That's why we have fire weather watch. We have the opportunity for a scattered shower or two, but mainly to the south of Spokane, into the Palouse and then on. Fire weather watch, that's in effect through Friday. Our smoke forecast, yeah, we're going to continue to see that smoke come through the area, so we want you to be aware. Temperatures in the triple digits all over the place today. 101 for Spokane. Coeur d'Alene, you're right there. 101 tomorrow. Friday, 92. Big fresh air breath on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be into the mid-80s. Maybe 77 on Monday. That'd be great. I hope you're having a great morning. 10 minutes before 7. Your morning sprint coming up.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Shop local at the Tin Roof.
It's easy to get lost in investment research. Introducing JP Morgan Personal Advisors.
Hey, David.
Connect with an advisor to create your personalized plan.
Let's find the right investments for your goals.
Okay, great.
JP Morgan Wealth Management.
I'm 4 News Now Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker. Every little bit helps when it comes to protecting our river and aquifer. Learn to be water wise.
Hi, my name is Will with your weekly Water Wise tip. To make sure you're watering your lawn efficiently, we recommend avoiding watering between the hours of 10 and 6 p.m. Watering in the early hours avoids the heat and also reduces evaporation.
Do your part to be water wise.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Get a free Makita Impact Driver Kit or a tabletop pellet grill now when you build a deck with wood decking or TimberTech or Trex composite deck and railing from Par. Visit par.com for details.
What are you going to build?
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Shop local at the Tin Roof.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your midweek Wednesday in the morning sprint.
Allison Martinez live at the Salvation Army headquarters with what you need to know about the giant backpacks for kids distribution.
Sydney Charles is tracking the latest details in the Georgia 2020 election interference case.
But today we have another weather alert day, so let's get right to Mark telling us how hot it'll be.
We're going to have see temperatures again into the triple digits. Record heat expected in our area when we look at our first alert weather. And a fire weather watch has been added to that. That'll take us through Friday there. It's the entire inland Northwest. It's today and tomorrow for the heat, no doubt about it. Temperatures right now, 72 into the valley, 75 downtown, but Deer Park 59. It's 71 into Coeur d'Alene. Our day today, we're going to climb up quickly. We're going to have temperatures around 100 degrees all afternoon. Our high today should be 101.
Evacuation orders have been downgraded for the Sarah Loop fire in Athol, but emergency management says people should still be ready and watching for changes today. 2 outbuildings burned. The fire is still burning, destroying about 60 acres so far. At last check, it's about 75% contained.
In Hawaii, the wildfire in Maui has now claimed more than 100 lives. It's been a week since the historic town of Lahaina burned, and only about 30% of that area has been searched. Homes still smoldering as rescuers search charred buildings and cars. Hundreds of people remain unaccounted for in that area. And this coverage will continue this morning on Good Morning America.
A Bellevue motorcycle officer suffered serious injuries while on Vice President Kamala Harris's service detail. According to Washington State Patrol, the 39-year-old officer reportedly fell between 50 to 60 feet off an on-ramp and landed in the southbound lanes of I-5. Traffic was stopped to take the officer to Harborview Medical Center. We are told he was conscious and alert while being transported.
Former President Donald Trump now has 9 days to surrender to officials in Georgia on a sweeping racketeering indictment. And the sheriff says he plans for Trump to have his mugshot taken just like any other defendant. The sheriff's office in Fulton County says it's expected that all 19 defendants named in this indictment will be booked at the Rice Street Jail. The racketeering indictment accuses Trump of applying pressure on officials for weeks to overturn election results, including 11 phone calls, one of which was to Georgia's Secretary of State.
Man accused of assaulting a woman on a hiking trail in Liberty Lake now faces child rape charges in a separate case. Ethan Cunningham, this is him. He was arrested in early June when a woman reported he violently assaulted and choked her during a walk. He's been in jail ever since on $200,000 bail. He's now being accused of raping and assaulting a 15-year-old girl on multiple occasions when the two entered into a relationship in early 2020. At that time, he was nearly 21 years old. Cunningham pleaded not guilty to all 7 new charges. His trial is scheduled for October 9th.
Well, the mother of the 6-year-old who shot his teacher in Virginia pleaded guilty to felony child neglect. Prosecutors say the gun her son took to school was typically kept in her purse with a trigger lock. 26-year-old Deja Taylor could face up to 6 months in jail for felony child neglect, a charge with a 5-year maximum penalty. Her son told investigators he climbed his mom's dresser and took the already loaded gun the night before he shot his teacher, Abby Zwerner. Taylor also faces 18 months to 2 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to charges of lying about using marijuana on her gun permit paperwork.
The 14th annual Backpack for Kids distribution is happening today. It's all happening right here at the Spokane Salvation Army campus on Indiana. Kids in grades K through 12 can come and grab a backpack filled with school supplies. This is all happening from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. or until supplies last. Parents that are planning on coming will need to bring an ID and proof of every child in your household. We have all the information for the event on our website, KXLY.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Some good news for teachers previously laid off by the Central Valley School District. The district is starting to hire back some of those provisional employees, although most might have to wait until school starts. 58 Central Valley teachers lost jobs because of flat enrollment and budget concerns. More than 20 have taken substitute teaching jobs instead, meaning lower pay and no union membership. Now the district is starting to bring back some of the staff ahead of the school year. We are back with a final check of a very hot forecast with Mark Peterson right after this.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Summer storms. Sudden, intense, dangerous. 4 News Now First Alert Weather warns you in advance.
Up to quarter-size hail.
Keeping you informed until the threat is past and your family is safe. On the air, on the app, only on 4 News Now.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
Not literally, of course.
We work hard. We deserve to scroll hard.
It's the Lazy Days of Summer sale. 20% off store-wide plus an extra 10% off.
We've earned our lazy time. What she said.
Hurry in. Lazy Days of Summer sale going on now. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
All right, good morning, everybody. We have smoke and haze in the air, although air quality is on the high side of good. Probably will slide into moderate here pretty quickly. As we look at our forecast for the day, we're going to see temperatures. I mean, look at the 10 o'clock temperature, 84 predicted. That's an average high for this time of year. From 1 o'clock all the way until 6 or 7, we're going to be in the upper 90s, and between 2 and 6, we'll be hovering around 100 degrees. 101 will be our high today. We'll see that again tomorrow with another weather alert day, not only because of the heat, but now because of the winds and the fire weather watch that's in effect through Friday.
All right, we made it through one day. We can do 2 more, right?
Yeah. We got relief coming. We do. We'll see it throughout GMA. It starts right now.